up, YouTube, what's up? I want to say thank you to those who subscribed in the past week and those who have not subscribed. I want you to subscribe, like, and hit that bell on the bottom. And when I can give you upload a video, you will get notified that I uploaded a video. Now, today I want to talk to you about Visible Mobile. One of my subscribers asked me to look into it, and I did look into it. And for what it seems, for what it looks like, it's a good network. Well, it's not a good network; it's a good plan. It does run with it's backed up by Verizon, so you know it's with Verizon. And for $40 a month, for $40 a month, you virtually get everything. Before it was 5 megabytes per second, you know, that you were capped at, but now they took that cap off. We don't know, is that they say it can be temporary, but we don't know if it's temporary. But so far, that's what they have. They have $40 for unlimited text, talk, and messaging. That's not bad. And you're running in the best towers there is, which is Verizon has the best services as far as internet is concerned. Because as far as service is concerned, pricing and everything, Verizon is horrible. I would not get a contract with Verizon at all if I were you. But if you have a Verizon phone, or if you have an iPhone, or if you have one of the Android phones, and you go to visible.mobile.com and you look if your phone is compatible, then if you use a lot of internet, then it's a good thing to get. The only caveat that I see on this is that even though it's unlimited, your internet for $40 a month, tax included and all that, you can't beat that, right? The resolution on your Netflix or your videos goes down to 480. So you don't get that 1080p or you don't get that 1080 720. You don't get none of that. The resolution goes down to 480, and video streaming does cap at 5 megabytes per second. So that's it. On the video and streaming, you do have a cap on that. But as far as access to the internet, as far as video streaming, you know, you want to talk live. If you're a person that uses a lot, if you use a lot of the internet and use a lot of data, then that's good for you. You can do hotspots, from my understanding. There have been people who I've known, because I did this Visible and I just checked it out a few days ago. And when they use the hotspots, they connect to different the laptops, the PlayStation, stuff like that, and it connects pretty quick, and no effects. You're still using your phone, and still runs the same way. So that's good, because when you do hotspot, like I know with Mint Mobile, you use your Mint Mobile hotspot, it slows down the internet connection, which is obvious. But you got no with Visible, you don't have that problem, right? So that's good. So for $40 a month, riding on Verizon's line on their towers, that's good, because you know Verizon is basically everywhere. So if you live in the boondocks and you got no Verizon, but you have a phone that's Verizon, or you got compatible with Verizon, your CDMA, then that's great. You know, but you also get, if you switch over to Visible Mobile, you get a $200 worth in virtual money. I don't know how that works. I didn't check into that. I guess you can use it with them as you please. They're giving you money. I guess you use it on their website, or I got the MasterCard. I think it's something like that, but whatever it is, but you get $200, that's good, right? But if you want to get this, now is the time to do it. Because from what I understand, it's just temporary, and what temporary means, we don't know how long it's gonna last. But so far, if you're new, you get the unlimited data. So before it was capped at 5 megabytes per second, right? So even those before they had Visible, there still applies to them. So they get unlimited. They get unlimited data, which is good. But it does not do international phone calls. It is not the international texting. If you're into that, nothing international. Okay, so you gotta do that. If you want to use another service, also, I want to do another thing next week or during the week. Text Talk, from my understanding, they have a good deal. Also, Text Talk, they cap at 23 gigabytes, but What I do, usually what you do is, this plan is good for you if you use a lot of data. But if you don't use a lot of data, then you're gonna go all the plans. But still, $40 a month is not bad, not that bad, even if you don't use a lot of data. You understand me? But if you have a phone that's only going on a 2 gigabyte plan, a 3 gigabyte plan, get yourself, when you're at home, turn off your data, and go on your home Wi-Fi. If you're outside and you are in the store, turn on the data and go with their Wi-Fi. If you're at a mall, turn on the data and the Wi-Fi. Make sure that your phone protects your Wi-Fi, because if you have, I don't recommend you putting your personal information on your phone, your credit card information on the phone. People want you to pay on the supermarket counter or on a store. They want you to put your phone, pay for it, or when you're mass transportation. They want you to, you just log in your phone. No, I don't recommend it. Too many hackers out there, and I understand. If you get hacked, you just call the company. The company sends back you the card, and you don't have to pay for it. But it's just a pain in the ass, and you want to avoid all that. If someone gets information, if you can hack a system and hack a system, you get a person's credit card number. That person hacks that bank or anything to me. They have your social security number. They have your mother's maiden name. They have your PIN number, and with that they can do wonders. And then for you to recoup of your credit financial. Let's say you have a 700 credit score, and then it goes down to 500 because this person decided to scam you out because they're using your credit information. Then to get all that updated, it takes months to do it, because you have to show proof that it wasn't you. Especially if it's a big fraud, you have to show proof of you, a police report. Then once they get that, they evaluate it, and which most usually they do it within 30 days. If in 30 days they don't answer you, then they have to take it off your credit report. But that's the way it is. So if you want to get a good service running with Verizon, I suggest that you go with these guys, because once it's temporary, they might cut that off, and they might leave those who join with unlimited, and the ones who have already joined, they might leave them with the unlimited. But then after they stop the unlimited and they go back to the 5 megabytes per second, and then that person does not get that offer. So if you want unlimited data, and you want the best service as far as internet concerned, then $40 a month is not bad at all. Like I said, your video speed will go down to 480. The quality goes down. That 480 from 1080 to 420. That's a lot. Or 480. That's a lot. The video is not going to be that good. Check visible.com to find out if your phone is compatible. All iPhones are compatible. To make sure that if you have an Android, make sure that your Android phone is compatible with Visible Mobile. So this is it, my friend. I suggest that if you want to give it a try. Let me know how it is. If you're paying $75 for Verizon, which is ludicrous, then switch over to Visible Mobile. You can change. You can keep your number. You just change. You just port it over, stuff like that. So these are cut coding things to do. Paying $80 here, $100 there. No. Just go with this if you want to do Visible. There are a lot of services that you go out there, but this one was done Visible because it was asked by one of my subscribers to look into it. So I did look into it. So yes, it's worth it if your phone is compatible to it and you use a lot of data. And go for it. If you have no internet at home, right? But you get Verizon, you get good service with Verizon at your home with your cell phone, and you want to use different devices, then go for it. So this is it, my friend. Hit like and share, buddies.